Hey there. It's February 17. It's a Sunday. Um, well, it's really a very chilly weather today. Since the morning until now in the evening, it reached like 40 degrees and then it went to like 70 that afternoon and then going down again to 40 again. So it's really chilly. That's why I'm wearing a bathrobe to cool me, to warm me. What happened to me today? I woke up at 8 o'clock as usual, and it's cold. I had my hot shower, prepared myself, and I waited for Adesh to come to my place because he was supposed to stay overnight, but he said he was really cold and he got tired, so he stayed to his place. And because we're going to have to do a strike, so he came here like 10 o'clock. I was waiting for him. While waiting, I had my breakfast. I prepared what's this sausage omelette in a new frying pan that our neighbor Michael Matola gave me. He gave me lots of pans, and I practiced also some songs to audition for In the Heights this coming summer for our playhouse. So I have to prepare something, and then when he arrived, we drove the van that we for the company, and we had our stuff for the strike. We went straight to no, we were traveling to Old Marsh up in Jupiter, but we passed by this temple. I think it's called Saint Tack something. It's a temple, and I didn't notice that one there. So we were supposed to take a picture, and then suddenly at the back of our car, there's a car heading inside as well. So he said we asked him if this is a temple, and they welcomed us. They opened the gate, and it's a Sunday, and it's their prayer at 12 noon, and it's a Buddhist temple. And Steve, my friend Steve, really loves like Tibetan Buddhism, so we got some brochures and inquire about the schedules, and we're of course gonna tell Steve about it, so he might check it out as well, because we always pass by there when we go to East Point or going to Old Marsh. So it was a good one. It was a nice temple. I have to check the name. It is a word like Saint Tak, T-A-K something temple. And the one we met were Thai, and we met their monk there too. And then we drove to Old Marsh, and the lanterns were outside, so I did the strike outside. So it's so chilly. And then Adesh got some scissors, and we borrowed the ladder to cut off the Chinese lanterns to pack it up. So after we packed all the stuff in the chilly morning, we went to the warehouse, and Adesh was really hungry, and we decided to watch a movie. And so I called up Dan if he wants to join us, but first we're going to what do you call this? Eat something first, and we can decide because Arish is a bit picky with food. Although he eats lots of food, any kind, but he's a bit picky. So I told him about Subway because it's quicker, but he's been eating Subway for so many days, so I decided to go somewhere else. So anyway, he said, okay, let's go to Subway. So we drove down to 6th Avenue and going to Lake Worth Road because I found a Subway near the cinema, the Phoenix Cinema, and then I thought because we ended up in the wrong exit. I mean, on the street after 6th Avenue, and I said I think the Subway was inside Target, call it Target, but we saw Olive Garden, and he's planning to have lunch there. I said, are we sure we have time for this because we only have like less than 30 minutes to do everything before we watch the movie. So when we turned inside, we found McDonald's and decided to go McDonald's. So we called up Dan and said, meet us at McDonald's. And then once we parked there, we saw Subway outside on just in the opposite. So like it's really funny because we don't know where to decide where to go. We ended up having it at McDonald's, and Dan came with us, and we ordered some I had the grilled chicken. It's my first time to go to the McDonald's. It's a nice place. And then after that, we went to Phoenix and watched Identity Thief. It's a comedy with Jason Bateman and Melissa McCarthy. It's freaking funny. Her husband was there too. And some of the cast that we know, like Eric Stone Street, something like that. One from Modern Family. And it was cool. It was a little bit touching and funny. So after that, had a nice laugh on the movie. We drove back to the house, and since Adish parked his car there, He left. He drove his car, and Dan helped me out. I pulled out the man lampshade. See, this was like a retro 1950s color of what's that? They say Art Deco, like green, minty green thingy. And which, since my purple's my favorite color, we painted this purple. So I had a video of that one. And after that, he helped me out with my favorite parasol there, the land, the umbrella. So we hooked it up and hang it there, so make it like artistic. So I just want to show you about that one too. So far that's the latest what I did, and we were supposed to paint some of the things that we haven't painted yet, like that down there, because we closed the new the electric outlet, and we're going to paint it. Unfortunately, I don't have any brush, so we plan to postpone that. And we rested for a while because I was really tired, and we woke up. I woke up like 6:30, and I started cooking omelette for us for dinner. After that, right timing, because we were having already the king cake, Steve came and said, "Would you like some pancit?" Pancit is like a lo mein. It's a Filipino, one of the Filipino food, because they went to a party. It's Lucas' first birthday, and they went there in Coral Springs, or somewhere in Weston, near Weston. Oh no, Tamarack. That's the word. Tamarack. That's the place. And I said we ate, but I took it, and then we watched the whole series of animation domination, starting from Cleveland Show, and they're all like latest episodes. Cleveland Show, The Simpsons, of course, and The Simpsons. What was the episode about? Milhouse became like his dad, and when he tightened the necktie, he sounded like his dad already. And after that, they showed the Simpsons Maggie Goes to Daycare, which was nominated for the Oscar for animated short film, so hopefully it would win. And we watched also Bob's Burger, was one of my favorite now. And only to found out that Linda Belcher, that's the name of the mother, is a voice of a male, John Patterson, something like that, John Roberts or something, and it sounded like our friend Debbie. So it's a male voice, as well as the Tina, the eldest daughter, I know it's a male voice too. Then after we watched Family Guy, and then American Dad, where it was funny because Roger's alien. It's like E.T. is about to call his planet already. I mean, his what do you call that? Co-alien? And he called it up because the husband of Stan's son-in-law is the what do you call it? He leaks everything. He tells everything. He got so naive, and they found out already that he was an alien. So one of them has to be it's either to be killed or something. And Roger decided that he leave the Earth, but it ended up that he pushed the guy, I forgot his name, and instead he was the one taken to the outer space. And oh my god, I don't know what will happen in the next episode. And so after that, Dan left, and I called up Tony because we decided for the plan to visit him on the 24th, which is next Sunday. Because I booked myself in the hotel where he's staying, but instead, since we're going to Parliament for the night, I might as well book the hotel in Parliament. So hopefully it will be a good thing, and I could get a refund for the hotel on Crestwood Suites for tomorrow. Anyway, so that's how busy I am. I mean, it's like a day off, but somehow I worked as well. And tomorrow's another day. We'll go for another setup. So that's what it is. It's the new one we have. My umbrella there and my lampstand. Remo or Dan said that I'll not put some of the stuff like this lampshade. It actually has no light bulb right now. To put heavy stuff because or else it might be smudged. So anyway, thank you so much for following my journey, and this is Louie. Have a good night. Bye bye.